Good morning, Fort McMurray, Wood Buffalo, and the rest of the world. You've tuned in to the Mac City Morning Show. I am your host, Elliot Pierre, and we're going to start the show off the same way we start every episode off, with a moment of gratitude. I know you could be doing a million other things with your time, and the fact that you spend it with us truly does mean the world to me. So thank you. On that note, Tanner, hit him with the intro.
Stay where you're to till I comes where you're at. Or tune in again to the Mac City Morning Show.
Everybody, Keith Simpson here from Neural Toyota. Just a quick chat about the wonderful community we live in here. As you guys know, we support the Oil Barons. We've joined the drive-in movie theater. We're involved in the marathon here in Fort McMurray, and make sure we're taking care of the kids and all the local businesses, all the local charities, and all the local foundations, guys. That's what makes this community such an amazing place to live.
All right, and we're back. Tanner, I'm pretty sure you just put in that beautiful video about Neural Toyota.
I did.
Big shout out to Keith, Nimmer, Fat, all the boys down at Neural, and ladies and gents down at Neural Toyota for being the title sponsor to the Mac City Morning Show. We do appreciate them supporting this local endeavor. So big shout out to Neural Toyota. Thank you very much for helping us out and keeping the lights on and paying Tanner. He's very happy about it.
Yes, I love a paycheck.
There we go. All right. As you guys know, I don't introduce my guests because they can do a better job at that than myself. So on that note, sir, can you please tell everybody at home who you are and what you're about and that you're a recurring guest?
Recurring guest. My name is Dennis Nephin. I'm the executive director of Wood Buffalo Presents, which is something I'm really excited to do here and chat with you about.
Yep.
And recurring guests. Third time here now.
Third or fourth time, yeah.
And once I think at Ribfest last year,
Yep.
We were chatting there for a bit.
Yep.
But
yep.
And actually I was really excited because you usually catch my playlist when I'm rocking into the front door.
Yeah.
You missed it today, but I had Bob Marley going today.
Oh, did you? Yeah. You pump when you're driving.
I know.
Yeah. You like the music nice and loud, which I appreciate. So do I. Yeah, so let's kick it off. Tell me about this new organization that you have going on, because it was Brand Connect first. Now we've transitioned.
Nope.
Does Brand Connect still exist?
Completely.
Let's talk about it. Let's tell the world all about it.
You know, myself and some great other business owners in town and some other community members, you know, for the last, I'm going to say 3 years now, we've been kind of operating as a society. Mm-hmm. And that's some of the free events you guys go to and some of the things you see us doing. It's more just along the lines of like, we live here, we want to see great things, and we've been working together. Mm-hmm. So now that we've actually had a few years of operating, it was a time to make the next step. So we actually formed our nonprofit, Wood Buffalo Presents. And we got a great board of directors. We got some great staff. And our goal is to work for the community and we want to produce a lot of free community events, but sustainable ones as well.
Right.
And we'll also have like ticket events, things like that. We want to bring great things to the community. Of
course.
I've always said we live in a pretty unique part of the country where we're 4 hours north from the closest city. So to have things up here to us is important. Plus, this is my home, and I want to see good things, right?
That's awesome, man. Well, you throw great events. Like we were down at Ribfest. We had a great time there. This weekend past, you might have had a Super Bowl event that wasn't through any company, but it's just like a Dennis Chris thing that went down, which was spectacular.
Chris Ruck. Yeah.
So, and I think I saw a post a few days ago. You got a concert coming up, maybe? Was that a rumor? Did I see that, or did I hear about that on Sunday?
There might have been a slip up, and but there isn't a big announcement. Actually, what we do have, and it's not a rumor, is through Wood Buffalo Presents, we've started the Mac City Concert Series. Right. And this will be a series of concerts throughout the year. Some ticketed with some big names. Some will be free for the kids. Some will be at partnered with Ribfest at the end of the year too, so you can, that's all the free concerts are part of Ribfest there.
Right.
That's the Mac City Concert Series.
Okay, but there is an announcement coming about something else.
There is an announcement coming about a big name, one of the hottest in their category of music.
Okay,
coming up. It will be the concert of the summer.
Okay, very cool. So like I said, I didn't know if I saw a post about that.
You probably did,
or if you told me, but I was like, I'm pretty sure it was a post. But okay, so you took it down, did you? Yeah. So there was an Easter egg out there for a little while for some people.
Some people might have got a glimpse of it. So I guess when you're bringing in some big names, like there's a whole plan by the media and the radio station for these announcements, not just like, hey guys, what's up? so I learned, I'm still learning.
There you go. Listen.
But every good company has a leak.
That's right.
Right?
Me and Tanner, I think we make every single mistake you can make doing this podcast and continue to do so.
Oh yeah, it's part of our brand now.
That's right. It is part of the brand. But you do have certain brands that like do it on purpose though. And they say like, "Oop, what did I do?" Like, "Hey, what are you going to do?" And in my opinion, great marketing.
Yeah, I might have
There you go.
What do you mean, Troy? Sorry about that.
Yeah,
I'll
that's
get that
what we're
right
going
down.
So, with this new concert series, like, what kind of concerts are you hoping to bring up? Because I know the Ribfest has a bunch of people coming already.
Yeah. So Ribfest is a vendor at the Mac City Concert Series. That's how it's always been. It's
Right.
two different things. So if you want to, your family want to go down to Ribfest and just watch bands, that's a free event. That's part of Woodville
right.
Presents. The same way, someone selling bracelets pays a vendor's fee to be at Ribfest. That's what the rib trucks are. There's food vendors, right? So
Right,
we do go
right.
at Ribfest, and they are a big part of it, and
Yeah.
they're great. I'm excited to have them back, and I've missed
Great.
them. I haven't seen the boys in months.
Yeah.
But but with the Mac City Concert Series, my hometown, Peterborough, Ontario.
Yeah.
Every Wednesday and Saturday, you can grab your lawn chair in the summertime and go down a little lake and watch a free concert.
Right.
And you can just go with the family. You can do what you want. They also have bigger ones that are ticketed, but for the
Right.
most part, and I want to start creating that here. There's going to be a huge waterfront development downtown where there's going to be areas for concerts like that, like a reamp of I think it's the Bobland Bandstand down there.
Yeah.
And then also we're hosting one up in Timberley Gregoire area. But I want something that throughout the summer, we have beautiful summers here. The sun doesn't go down till midnight. Where we can just go and you can say, "Hey kids, grab your lawn chairs. We're going to the park to watch." And it could be something as local as our buddy Dan Talk, or maybe it's something a little bit more, but not quite like a big concert. Like I love a band called The Odds. I know you know who they are, but
No.
I'm gonna get them up here this year.
Okay.
They're great.
I'll come check them out.
But once you hear their songs, they're there. But something like that, and and we have some great also talent here like Chantel Davidson and things like that. And then also a couple times a year, bring up someone bigger like an
Yeah.
April Wine or something like that,
Yeah.
right? So,
Yeah. Is that band like there's a where the Haxton Center is downtown by the Snai? And I haven't been down there for years now since the flood, so I don't know. Like I've been to the Haxton Center, but you know how there was the hill and then there was that.
Yeah, I think that's the Bob Lamb band.
Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah.
That thing is awesome, man. You put your blanket there and go watch a performance down there.
And you're good for about 100 people down there.
That's
so
right.
I think for some of those smaller acts and stuff
Yeah,
like that,
yeah,
that'd be great. And just providing that outdoor venue, like it's a beautiful Saturday night, like
Right.
it's just a great thing to have in our community.
Yeah, no
and we don't
doubt.
utilize this thing. So that's part of what our nonprofit is doing, is going to create more opportunity for everyone who lives here.
Right.
And attract more people to our region. Because when you are in town, it's like, well, we're here for this oil sands meeting, but now we're going down to the waterfront to watch a concert tonight.
That's
like,
right.
With the
That's
community.
smart, man.
So so Wood Buffalo Presents will be doing a handful of golf tournaments and concerts and different other small events. We got an Easter one coming for the kids, the Easter hop. It's gonna be a sock hop. It's gonna be fun.
Very
and we did
nice.
the Littles Luncheon, which everyone loved, and
Right.
and a few other things. But we're also gonna be focusing on some programs as well, which we're really excited about.
Yeah. Okay. Now let's rewind the clock for a second, because myself and Chris shot an episode in Suits and Tuxedos a little while back.
You're still calling him Chris?
Oh yeah. I don't call him Chris. I never do. I was being polite. His name is Young Daddy, if we're being honest.
You call him Young
So-
Daddy?
Oh yeah, Young Daddy. So me and Young Daddy, good call, Tanner. Honestly, the only reason I called him Chris was because of like the Super Bowl thing, because it was like Chris and Dennis. But yeah, I never call him Chris anymore. It's always Young Daddy.
you do not.
And now we've called him Young Daddy like 6 times, so like hopefully it really sticks on air now.
Yeah, Chris Rock is Young Daddy.
Yeah.
So Young Daddy and I,
Yeah.
we were playing our Super Bowl day. Now, it was non-event through a company. It was nothing. What it was
Right.
last year during the NFL playoffs, I had everyone at my house for Super Bowl.
Okay.
And what happened was I ended up, losing a coffee table in the process.
Right.
Now, it was 100% me, but it's not the point. The point is, I was like, let's take this out of the house. Let's go
Yeah.
down to a restaurant. And 57 North has such a good, food and menus for this kind of stuff. And I was like, this is
Phenomenal.
the spot. And
Phenomenal.
yeah, so we were happy to host there. But that was just a gathering of friends having a great time.
Yeah, it was. But I want to talk about the event that you threw, why me and Young Daddy got dressed up in suits. You had a gala over the Christmas season, which was a banger, bro.
Diamond Royale Gala.
It was solid.
So much fun.
And like what I loved about it, and I've gone to lots of galas. I've been lucky in Fort McMurray with what I do, current and previous in my work history. Like I got to go to the galas. I got to be honest. This is one of the better ones. And I do mean that in regards to, I liked the intimate size of it.
Yep.
I liked the venue. I loved the casino component. Tanner doing some blackjack, I thought was hilarious.
Thank you, Tanner.
Sorry about that.
Yeah, like it was it was a gala, but it felt like a Fort McMurray gala. Like it wasn't. It was just so Fort Mac, man. It was awesome.
I actually felt pretty bad about that. So we were short a couple blackjack dealers last minute, and I see Tanner. He's there with his lady, and I'm like, "Hey, man, can I borrow you for 15 minutes and just come do this until I get someone else?" He's like, "Sure, of course."
Specifically, you said, "Hey, man, want a deal?"
And listen what he heard when you said it.
And I was like, "Sure, I love a good deal." And thinking, oh, maybe we're getting like some on sale shots or a drink or something. And then I was there for like an hour and a half.
I think it was closer to 2 hours. But
Yeah.
So
And he's like, yeah, 15 minutes will be good. I was like, all right, I can do 15 minutes.
yeah. Anyways, it was a great time, man. Like, good on you for putting it on.
We're really excited about this year too. We have a couple more things planned, and we're gonna. I know you mentioned the intimate size, and it was a good amount of people. We're going to increase it just a little bit.
Of course.
Just because we want to incorporate both rooms together this year.
That's right.
Because we had
a toe in the water.
casino and the middle room. Now we want both together.
Yeah.
So.
It was like, because of COVID, obviously, like,
Yeah.
I felt this was a good stepping stone, and I had a phenomenal time. We actually ended up booking a bunch of guests that, like, because going out, you got to network, you got to see people, you know what I mean? And that's good, not just for business owners, but good for community members to like meet who's in your community. So that
And
was a
most
fun
of
one.
them showed up.
Yeah,
I was surprised. We did hit over 200 people, which was half our capacity. That's what we were allowed to do.
Right.
And everyone was there, and they're all dressed up and looking great. And someone won a 1 carat diamond.
well, I got a question about that. Did somebody officially win it yet?
I believe so. Yeah. That night they didn't scan it, so I sent a message to everyone. I believe it was one of Dale Penny's guests. I believe.
Okay, because I still have mine at my house, and I didn't scan it yet. And I heard a rumor that nobody had claimed it.
Yeah.
So-
well, let's call our boy Mo at Prestige. They're the ones that helps out with the diamond.
Okay.
You know Mo, right?
I know Mo.
Yeah.
nice
So
man.
let's go down.
Let's give him a
Mo.
call. Yeah.
Well, we're gonna get them more involved this year because I love to see some more ice all around that
Yeah.
that
No
venue.
doubt.
So.
No doubt. All right. Now, there's one thing that we got to talk about because this is a gift that you brought, but that we won't utilize. So whoever comes to the Mac City Morning Show who likes coffee might actually utilize this. You brought us some coffee because it means something to you. I personally have never tried coffee a day in my life.
Really?
Never sipped it. Don't
That's
know
a
what
weird
it tastes
gift
like.
for me to bring then.
I know. And I don't know if Tanner, do you drink coffee, bro?
Occasionally, I'll give it to my mom.
Oh, yeah. So this is for guests who come to the Mac City Morning Show. But tell me about this coffee that you brought. Thank you. A gift is a gift.
Maybe you just haven't had the right coffee yet. Because like this
Any-
is Tim Hortons or Starbucks. Or
Any
like that.
coffee. Literally.
Okay.
Listen, I've never sipped coffee ever. Okay. I don't know good versus bad. Have no idea.
I don't know
What's
why
this
part
one
of me
about?
wants to grab my coffee mug here and
Yeah.
just make you drink it right
I
now.
know.
But okay, so I was at lunch today for Mitchell's Cafe, and I was ordering my sandwich. I looked down and they had this little basket with coffee in it, and I was like, oh my goodness, I know this coffee. I'm like, it's from Victoria, BC. Because me and the friends spent some time on the island.
Right.
Whenever we can get away, it's a great little holiday, 90-minute flight, Victoria.
Yeah.
So we're there, and I was like, I've been to like this coffee place. Like this is great. And I was like, I know you guys sold coffee. And the guy's like, turn around. And I don't know, I guess because I'm always looking at the sandwiches when I walk in.
Yeah.
The whole wall on the side is all these great coffees from all over Canada and different parts of the world.
Yeah.
And I even saw a couple from Nicaragua that I recognized. I was like, oh, this is amazing. And they also got like the French presses there in the grind. So I was sitting there and I was like, usually when we film this show, I like to have a little scotch or something like that. But,
Yeah.
being a morning show, what
Yeah.
a great gift with some coffee,
Yeah.
not knowing that you've never had coffee. But
Had coffee for me.
but yeah, Mitchell's Cafe. So the food's obviously amazing. You
That
ate it.
counts.
But
you
yeah,
go.
they got this huge coffee selection there.
Cool. Very cool. Now, listen, my man, you're used to this. We have a segment called the Mac City Minute, but it's actually brought to us by a sponsor. So the sponsor is McMurray Denture Center. McMurray Denture Center for everybody at home. So a big shout out to Karam and all the staff down there for sponsoring the Mac City Minute. We do appreciate it. Tanner, hit Dennis with the Mac City Minute, please.
Alrighty, question number 1. What is your dream 3-act concert lineup you would want to see?
Okay, now is this like of all time or like current artists?
Of all time.
Yeah.
Of all time. Okay.
That you could see, like something you could actually go see. So they got to still be alive.
Oh, they still be live?
Yeah.
Okay, well, let's throw. You know what? I think because they are going on tour again soon. Now, I will say there's a concert coming to Edmonton in the fall of like Def Leppard, Poison.
I saw that.
And I forget Motley Crue. Like, sure, that could be it right there, but it won't be. My favorite band of all time, like I said, the Red Hot Chili Peppers. I think I told you guys the story. I saw them 4 times in 5 days on 2 different tours.
That's awesome.
But yeah, so it'd be the Chili Peppers would be the headliner, co-headliner with the Foo Fighters because your head would just go like this for hours.
Yeah.
And a great opener for them. Who would I like to see? Someone in the same genre, maybe not as big. You know what? Let's give it up to. Oh, this is a tough one.
That's what I do.
Oh, Tanner, you stumped me. Chili's, Foo Fighters, and let's go with. This is tough.
Tough one.
If it wasn't for the tragedy, I'd say the Hip because that'd be like my all-time favorite right there. The best. Sublime with Rome. It's a quite different genre, but it does remind me of summertime at the cottage. So.
All right, question number 2. What is the story of the best cup of coffee you've ever had?
Oh, well, the best cup of coffee comes from the best night I ever had. I
love it.
So we were in Seattle. We had taken the Clipper boat down from Victoria, actually. Jay's weekend, you know how those weekends get there.
Yeah.
And it just so happened that I got locked out of my room, and the guys I was with, they were busy doing whatever, and they weren't answering their cell phones, and they could have been sleeping. So I had to wander around Seattle, which was fine. Beautiful city. It was night, and I met some German folk on the Ferris wheel, and we were just hanging out. And they all wanted to go for like coffee, and I was like, "This sounds great." So while we were there, we have this amazing night, and we're feeding food, and the sun's coming up. And I said, "Well, you guys, like, what are you guys doing?" They're like, "Oh, like we have to leave because like our visas and all this travel stuff." Like, yeah, we couldn't find a sponsor. I'm like, I can sponsor you.
Oh,
So, not through America. It's
Yeah.
like they'd have to come through Canada.
Yeah.
And we ended up making some German friends who then now went to stay with us for a week on the island at our parents' house.
That's
and
awesome.
It was like a cup of coffee that just turned into a week of shenanigans.
that's phenomenal.
Yeah.
Question number 3. What is your favorite part of a concert that isn't the music?
The atmosphere. You know what? The music is almost secondary to when you walk in and there's that roar. Like that's what sporting events are. That atmosphere is something special.
Question number 4. What is one event people might be surprised to know that you want to throw?
A rave.
There you go. In the works. We're working on it.
Question number 5. What is the most rewarding part of throwing an event for the people of Fort McMurray for you?
The most rewarding part, even just like the football, it's seeing everyone together. That is it, and we have a lot of fun. That's why we do events. Since I've been doing these since I was a kid, like getting everyone together. I like doing it. But that would be the most rewarding part when you look around a room, especially at the Diamond Royal Gala, and you just saw everyone's face and they're having fun, especially after the 2 years we had, and they were just so happy.
Yep.
That was the rewarding part for myself.
Yep.
And those have been your 5 questions.
Thanks, Tanner.
Oh, good questions.
Question for you, Tanner.
What?
Would you ever want to work with me and throw a rave?
I would. I would like to work with you and throw any event.
There you go.
But I think rave would be the easiest.
I think a DJ. I'm picturing the racetrack. Oh,
Yeah.
there's some stuff to be done.
We're dropping some Easter eggs for anybody tuning in at the end of the show. So another Easter egg, Tanner, that I would like you to throw in for the people, because we do this randomly, is there's a certain video we'd like to play
Yes, we have
for a
it.
certain Max City Minute sponsor.
Yeah, you want me to hit you with that?
Yeah, hit me with that, man.
All right.
Hey guys, Karam here with McMurray Denture Center. A lot of people are surprised to hear this, but I'm born and raised here. So is this company. We're local, just like you. Come on in, we'll help you out.
All right, and we're back. There's another little Easter egg. Big shout out to all the sponsors today.
Yeah.
That's one of them.
And Thickwood Denture Center.
Yeah, that's a good one. I like that video. Karam's looking sharp in that one.
Yes, and I love the love for Fort McMurray.
There you go. So, listen, my man, that's the end of the 20. I know we blew by the 20 as per usual.
Yeah.
So you got a shameless shout out or plug before you leave?
You know what?
Let's hear it.
I don't got a shameless shout out or a plug, but I do have a thank you.
Okay, I like that.
Yeah. We and actually just hearing you talk about the great people you have sponsoring your show, through the events that I host and through Wood Buffalo Presents, we have a lot of sponsors, and I guess like I hope for the community, when you see these people at these events and these sponsors, these brands, like they're actually putting a lot of their time in and their money and their resources. And I feel so privileged to have so many great partners, like even for the Toolbox Open coming up, we have United Rentals, the title sponsor, the Mackay Métis Group for the Fairway Carnival. I guess there was a plug.
Yeah.
But it's all these companies like, Clean Harbors, Emco, all TLC, they put their services, their time. We have a great anchor partner with Abasan Liquor. And, but like they're always there working for us, doing their best. And it's like, the thing is like, when you see these brands and you recognize, let that play in your head when you are making your decisions on businesses to use and services, because like they're the ones that do care about the community. 100%. Not saying other people don't care about the community. I'm just saying like I would love to see a lot of these guys get the recognition they deserve, and that's one thing we're going to try very hard on this year is to make sure everyone who's part of our group and does stuff with us gets the recognition they deserve. Because like a quick little story before we go, but it was Ribfest last year and the field was flooded, and there's Mark Grayburn from United Rentals.
That's right.
With a pump that you'd find for like your pool.
Yep.
And he's there and he's shoveling water and dirt, and like I'm like, you just gave us all this power for this event, and here you are in your work clothes, like just like pumping water. And it's like people don't see that part of things, right? So a big shout out to every business, every person who's volunteered their time, their resources in McMurray to be part of these events, because they wouldn't be there without you, and we appreciate it so much.
There you go. That's a great shout out. All right, for McMurray, Wood Buffalo, the rest of the world, that's been another episode of the Mac City Morning Show. Thank you for tuning in. From the bottom of my heart, it does mean the world to me, so thank you. I hope you're having a great day, and we'll see you tomorrow. Peace.
What a deadly old way to end another morning show. Later, boss.
It's so ballistic!
Talk about quenching your ugly thirst.